Good morning, friends. Welcome to M107 Introduction to C# Programming. This course is an elective course in Arab Open University with 3 credits. Like other courses in our university, the assessment components are TMA, which is 20%, MTA, which cover 30% of the total mark, and final is 50%. Let's start. What is C#, or what is the need of this course in our curriculum, or why we have included a C# programming language in our curriculum? Maybe you know that C# is one of the very famous languages from Microsoft, and it is widely using in application development with the .NET framework, either application development or web development. So when you think about any web application or even console Windows application, C# is widely using nowadays. So definitely this course will support you, will help you when you do your final year project. If it is a database application or any software application, if you are using .NET framework or even application development using console, it will be useful for you. So come to the history of C# language. Of course, as I told before, and you know, it is from Microsoft, and even Microsoft is the owner of this language. It was developed by the team in Microsoft headed by Anders and his team, and it was developed during the development of .NET framework. You know that .NET is one of the very popular technology nowadays. Everybody is using in application development. So this language is very close to Java and C++. If you know Java and C++ or even C, I'm sure it will be very easy for you to study this course. So it is having the connection, or this is having a cross development ability. This language is having with Visual Basic, Visual C++, and many other .NET languages. You know that .NET framework is supporting many languages, and C# is one of the languages in that group. Of course, it is object-oriented. You know that it is object-oriented programming. Okay, then you can see that it is easy to learn. Yeah, I feel the same thing. It is very easy. You know, Microsoft, like any other Microsoft product, you can see that this language is easy to learn. You have to just spend a couple of hours with the tutorials and the book. Definitely you can develop application using this language. It's very structured like other Microsoft products, and you can have efficient programs. I told you the strength of this language you can see when you do web applications using .NET framework, and it can be compiled with a variety of platforms. One of the very important points. Okay, and as I told before, this is part of .NET framework. Then come to I will start with a very simple program. My plan in this video tutorial, we have divided our delivery plan into units, and I am preparing each unit. I am preparing video tutorial for each unit, and it will be uploaded and you can access from your LMS. So let us start with a small program now. I will explain the structure of the program. Then we can move to another application development. I will show you how you can do this program in a Visual Studio, which is the IDE for developing a C# application. So this is a simple program. Have a look. And this program is starting with class. As you know, C# is purely object-oriented programming language, and like any other programming languages, object-oriented, this is also using the class. And you can see that I have given a name, sample one. You can give any name. You can give any name like Muscat, Kuwait, Oman, any city, any name. Okay, your name. There is no constraint in that. Of course, there are some constraints which I explain later, But usually as a noun, there is no constraint for the class. And there is a class name, class name, this is a keyword. And this is a block, this is a structured language. So braces is very important, you have to open the braces. Then I think those who did Java programming, you are very famous about this line, public static void main, and open the braces. Maybe this is the only one line, it is new for you. If you know other programming languages, you can see that this is system.console.write line and double quotes, whatever you want. I am just giving a message. C# is sharper than C++. Please note that you can write whatever you want in your double quotes. It's a string. So of course, like any other programming language, there's a string. The string should be in double quotes and there's a semicolon. Okay, and it is a very sensitive language, so be careful about the spelling also. This is one of the very small and very simple programs in C# language. Let us go for the explanation of line by line. So I already mentioned you what is a class. Okay, I think I have to explain more about this one. What is a class? You know that in object-oriented programming languages, classes are the heart of any programs. If there is no class, there is no object. If there is no object, there is no object-oriented programming. Very simple. So, symbol 1 is a C# identifier that specifies the name of the class to be defined. When you do this program, when you run this program, there will be a class. The class will be generated and the name of the class is sample1. Okay. So, we will go through class and objects in our unit number 8. So, definitely you will get the clear idea, more clear idea about what is a class and what is an object. If you did M105 before, now you have an idea what is a class. If you did not do M105, that means Introduction to Java Programming, definitely we will go through the classes and object in unit number 8 and you will be getting more information about classes and objects. So, as I mentioned before, you can see that braces are very important in C# language, because when you are developing a C# program, the braces are there. It has to be, and this is the structure, the starting and ending point of a block. You know that it's modules. Okay, C# is in modular programming. We are dividing the programs into modules, and in any kind of modular programming, and you can see that these braces are playing a vital role in the opening of the module and closing of the module, even like functions in any other languages. So, public static void main. I don't want to explain more about this public static void main in this unit. Just have an idea. Main, like other programming languages, main is the entry point in a C# program. Okay. If there is no main, we cannot run the program. So, we can say that for your understanding, main is the starting point. So, whenever you do functions or components in our programming language in C#, we have to include all our modules in the main. In a very simple way I am explaining. Whenever we come to the functions, there will be a detailed explanation about this one in our unit function. Okay. But in a C# application, there can be number of classes, but there is only one class can have a main method which initiate the execution. So this point is very important. Main is the entry point in a C# language. So these are the component in the main function. Public. Again, public means it's an access modifier in C#. Public means, as the name specifies, this function, this method is publicly available. That means it can be accessed by any other objects in the program. So static means when you declare the main method is a global, and you can call this method without creating any instances. I know you may be confused now about what is this static and methods. Don't worry, we will be having a detailed explanation about all these things when we cover the unit number 8. That means when we cover about unit number 7, which is talking about the methods and function. I mean methods in the object-oriented programming. So void means, if you know Java or C programming, you know that void means it is a modifier which states that the function or the method is not returning any value. Sometimes I am using function, don't be confused. Functions and methods are almost same. In C# language, we are using the term method, not function. So don't be confused in the tutorial. And now you can see that this is the output line, system.console.writeln. You can see that system and .writeln. Okay, writeln is the method, is a static method, which is using to display in, like, maybe if you know C++ or even Java, in system.out.println we are using in Java, but here in C++ we are using cout as an object, cout to display something. The purpose of this line is simply display something on the screen. So please note that writeln is a method which is using to display something on the screen. Whatever you are giving inside the double quotes, inside the writeln method, it will display as it is. And system is a namespace. Of course, I am sure you don't know what is namespace. We will explain later. And you can see that console is a class. Okay, it is very simple. You know, the namespaces are namespace is collection of classes. Okay, so console is a class and writeln is a method. If you know object-oriented programming little bit, you will be understanding what I am explaining now. If not, definitely you will be getting more idea or clear idea about this in unit number 8. So don't worry at all about this tutorial. You don't feel that, oh, I'm not understanding this. Don't worry. This is only a starting. Let us start with a program, simple program. My aim, you have to understand what is this program or how you can do a small program. Then we can do practical. It will be more useful for you. So come back to the comments in the next part, the comments in C#. Like other programming language, there is no difference at all. It is double slash we are using for single line comments, and multi-line comments are using starting with the star, slash star and star slash. This is very common, and I think all of you know about these things. So please note these points. It is really case sensitive language, and there must be a semicolon when you write, once you write the program. In each line, the program execution starts at main method, and unlike Java, file name could be different from the class name. This is one feature in Microsoft, because in Java, when you're writing a program, you know that the class name of the main method, the class name should be the same, the file name should be the class name. But in C#, even the last program, you can give a different name. There is no harm in that. Okay, for example, sample 1, if you are giving another name, quite 1, there will not be any harm in that. You can have these options there. Thank you very much. I'm making short videos. I don't want to give a very long video to you. And we have divided, maybe if the unit is bigger, we will divide the video into 2. And then you can use maybe maximum 20-25 minutes or maximum 20 minutes. I am planning maximum 15 to 20 minutes. The videos will be there. You can watch the video. And if you have any comments, you can contact us. Definitely, we will be there to support you. And inshallah, thank you very much. Thanks a lot.